Shakedown Sound series.
In this series, we're going to share with you envelope filters by some of our favorite manufacturers.
Join us on this long, strange trip. Today we're looking at the Ottawa. It is a vintage optical envelope, potato, patata, from Carl Martin.
Right.
And we have played this a little bit, and I'm going to tell you right up front, we really like it.
Yeah, that's nice. You've said a couple times, really interesting box. You can't really tell maybe from the picture, but I like the glow in the dark Carl Martin on the side. It's just a different shape to the box.
It's a little narrower curves at this part here.
The screws are on the top. Did a nice job. But every time we do a episode for the Shakedown Sound series, one of the first things we always do is just jump right into it and say, can I get the sounds from the Doodah Man? So pulling out the Michael Dolan Custom guitar. Really cool guitar. So anytime I get a chance to play that. Sounds from Doodah Man. I'm sorry, this one, when you hit that note and let it ring, like the D minor.
It's really nice.
It's really good.
It's got a real warm sweep through it and slow. Nice.
Yeah, like it. And I mean, that's what I'm looking, on that D minor, the way it holds and rolls like that. And sometimes it's hard to get that. I mean, a lot of them, I feel like you can get really close to a lot of them, but this one it was really easy to get that.
Right.
And with some tweaking, like we say, sounds from Doodah Man. Can I get it? Yes. In my head, my version, what I'm looking for, yes, it can.
Right.
Definitely get that. It was easy to do, which is a plus, because some envelope filters sound amazing, but you gotta sit there and tweak and turn. Because often on an envelope filter, if you change one knob, it impacts the other knobs. This is no different, but even though that's the case, I found it really easy to get tones I liked out of it.
Right.
So you have 4 knobs. Should we get to features?
We should.
Features?
Pull your phone out.
I am going to pull my phone out because, believe it or not, I can't read with
I'm not.
You got to look over the.
We do.
So 4 knobs: attack, tone, level, Q. Attack is going to help you with how. So envelope filters are very expressive based on how hard you hit them. So you actually got to put input in to trip the filter. If you turn the attack way down, you got to put more input in to trip the trigger. If you turn it way up, you got to put less. Which is really nice if you're playing maybe a single coil guitar. You might want to bring the attack up a little bit more because you're putting less output into the pedal. But they're very cool for that. They're very expressive, right? Like you can be very expressive in the way you play. So that's the attack knob. The tone knob is tone,
right?
But a little different because what if all the way up is full range?
Like full range, right?
And as we roll the tone back, you're cutting highs, and you'll notice
top left
tone. I thought this was. I don't have it rolled back very far, but I actually have it rolled back a lot. So we'll explore that here in a minute. Level is just volume. And then the Q is your like kind of your range. Just the range of the bandwidth. And so one of the nice things about this one too is you have the high pass, low pass, and band pass. High pass, you're cutting the highs out. You're passing the highs. Low pass, you're cutting the lows out. No, backwards.
That's right. The high pass, you're letting the high passes pass.
Thank you. So they're cutting
These are the
lows.
frequencies you're looking for. These are the frequencies.
Low pass, we're cutting the highs out. Band pass is you're taking like a narrow swath. And I always think of that as like, okay, here's like your cocked wah, and then when you move the Q, you can adjust where you have that. We'll get into all that. Reference time?
93?
2000.
Yeah, 2000. Swamp Ash special through the Tyler JT22. Splitting the coils like this. I don't know if I'm on.
No.
It's you. And it's on. It's still on. There we go.
So that being my guitar, you're splitting the coils in the middle position, but I can't tell you what pickups are on.
Right.
It might be the humbucker and the single. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It's not my guitar.
Middle position, split coils. I don't remember. But it sounds good. I think we start where we had it.
Okay.
Let's show that attack knob. So I'll pull the attack way down, and you can show like how you can play soft and not trip it and stuff, and then play, and then we'll move it up and do the same kind of thing. So here we go, attack knob. So, because it doesn't trip the filter and we're in low pass, we're letting the low pass. When we had it way down, you heard that real kind of dark.
Right.
It was letting the lows through, cut the highs still. But once the filter started tripping, then it sounds pretty cool. Let's look at the tone. We'll take the tone all the way up so we have full range, and then we'll start backing that off so you can hear how it cuts out the high. Really not a bad sound.
No, even at the top end, you're not like, oh boy, here we go. Gotta leave.
Yeah. When you rolled it back, when you get kind of all the way counterclockwise, you start to lose any of the
It's a little
highs.
muddy. Yeah. But if you do that and play on the higher strings, I like that, like a lead sound. But
we'll pull that back just a little bit and then just do the Q knob, I guess.
All right. It tried to run. It almost oscillated.
I was thinking about the next knob. Did I cut you off right before we started doing that? I was like thinking about and then you started playing like, was he saying something? Which I do all the time, so sorry.
It happens.
Sorry.
Because we try to keep our videos short.
Right. Because I can't multitask.
Right.
The other thing, so we've been in low pass filter the whole time. Let's kick it up to the AM radio. That is high pass, and I'll let you play and maybe turn some knobs while you're playing, but just get a feel for what that sounds like. The more we do this, the more I like high pass. Like I keep thinking, oh, there would be a spot.
Yeah.
Although I live at the low pass. I love that. Band pass. Anybody watching that, I hope you picked up on how interactive. One of the things we find a lot with envelope filters is you think you know what each knob does, and then you turn it, and that impacts 2 or 3 of the other knobs.
Right.
And if you've been watching, like just now when you were playing, and I started moving some of the other knobs, so we put it on band pass, and I started moving the Q, thinking, well, we're just rocking the wall now. But then I think I moved the attack next, and it just totally changed the whole character of what was going on. Mm-hmm. So these things really interact with each other. So, but that said, so this knob a little bit kind of throws off what this knob's doing, which throws off what this knob's doing, which is why envelope filters can be so hard, I think, to dial in to get a good sound out.
Yep.
But I feel like we're getting good sounds no matter where we put the knobs. Like cool sounds, you know?
Yeah, no, I really like it. And the complexity, or the perceived complexity of envelope filters is what gets me sometimes. But like you said, you could pretty much close your eyes and go like this and come up with something pretty good on that.
And the ones that you've liked in the series the most are the ones that are like, oh,
these 2 knobs affect each other, but these 2 knobs don't affect these other 6 knobs with the secondary feature and the toggle switch. Right.
Yeah.
Got it.
If you can turn a quick knob and...
Right.
Which I'm normally like, if it has more than, I used to have a rule, if it has more than 3 knobs, I didn't want to bother with it.
And then you start a YouTube channel.
Right.
Your tolerance is increased.
It still sometimes gets a little daunting.
Yeah, I think it's great because, I mean, you know, you're more versed and a little adept in envelope filters, so you're figuring out what pickup you want to be on and where your volume is. This one is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I mean, this will have a lot of other nuances in it if you do what I was just saying, you know, go to the rear, the bridge pickup, or you roll your volume back. But just with the volume wide open, couple knobs, sounds great.
And Carl Martin, like, looks like they're doing, I mean, they've been around for a long time. Mm-hmm. But I feel like lately I'm seeing lots of cool stuff coming out. Like, this form factor is really sweet. We have, when we did Pat's pedalboard thing, you had
I have a red repeat
on, which I think might be an older pedal.
Yep.
There's
I have version 1, yeah.
When we first started the channel, don't go back and watch it. When we first started the channel, Chris at Woodshed let us borrow his big reverb tank. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think we did that on the Marshall Origin 50 amp.
Yeah, it was over there, and it was a pedal board.
That amp lasted like a week. So, you know, like, I mean, it's a good amp. It just wasn't.
Yeah, but the Carl Martin pedal had real springs in it.
Real springs was really cool. Mm-hmm. Lately, though, they've done some stuff that looks really cool. I know they have, I think, recently put out a power supply. I saw that at one point. They have, and I should have looked it up. They had a loop switcher, like an 8-channel loop switcher. It had a really ingenious way, I thought, of like selecting what pedals you're putting in what loops. Mm-hmm. They've taken that and like shrunk it down to this strip. And I think it even has MIDI functions in it and stuff. It looks really, really cool. And I know we're thinking about pedal boards in the future. It looks really cool. So there's a whole host of other things they have going on over there. So definitely go check out their website and look at what they have going on. I'm hoping we maybe see some more Carl Martin stuff.
Yeah.
So, anything to add?
Nope. Love it. Wasn't given to us. Love it. Was given to us.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Was it?
But see, he didn't know.
I didn't know.
He's totally in the dark.
I'm the Ron Burgundy of PJ and the Beard. You just put something in front of me, and I'm like, oh yeah, we didn't pay for that. Oh, we paid for that. What do I know?
Thank you, Carl Martin, for sending this over to check out. We really appreciate it. We went to them though.
Yes.
All right. So, I think with that, we'll just take a minute. Thank everybody for watching. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button, clicking the notification bell, checking out the little tag that says paid promotion, although they didn't pay us. They just sent us the pedal in the front of the video since, you know, just covering Pat's gaff.
You can edit it out, but why not make me look bad? It's like you know, it's like when we're an old married couple. Oh, what did we get him for Christmas? You know, I'm just as surprised as you are when we pull out a pedal.
So with that,
I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding you, no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear. Even when I don't know if it's free. Ish.
Bye. Bye.